So, I am going to offer you a course on product design and development. So, you will be interested to know what exactly will be the content of this course. So, let us look at the few slides which will really let you know what exactly you can expect after going through this course. Now, the very first point is ability to design and develop a product for human use is key capability of any engineering student. After one graduates, he or she must have the capability to design and develop something new, something which is different. So, that capability must be there, and the course will let you know how to develop that capability. The next point is design activity cannot be carried out by unstructured way. So, you cannot really randomly think and arrive at a design. The design activity has to be very logical and very systematic. Then only we will be able to really design something which will be novel. So, systematic approach has to be followed to ensure optimal use of resources for product success. What the resources means? Resources mean your own intellectual capital or the intellectual contribution of the group of people who are involved with the product design. The other thing is other resources could be manpower resources, the resources could be money, it could be time. So, all of these resources should be used optimally, so that the product success is maximum. It is not that the products are not, no products going to fail, that chances of failure will be less if we try to develop a product very systematically and time to time we take necessary precautions. The other thing which will be interesting is what are the design steps. The need analysis, that is what the customers are expecting for a product. So, the need of the persons or the customers one must know. So, need analysis is another interesting aspect which you will learn. Specification development is another important activity. Concept generation, that is trying to give some kind of solutions. So, solution concepts have to be generated and it needs to be debated. So, other thing is use of natural analogy. So, sometimes when you do not have a solution which is not coming to our mind, then we actually try to find out answers by studying a similar phenomena which occurs in the natural world. So, how the analogy can help us to develop will also be a part of this course, and then comes the prototype development. So, these are the steps which will be there in the or various topics that we are going to discuss. Next comes material selections, which could be fibers or their blends, the type of yarns, the type of fabrics, and so these are all a part of material selections. The textile materials are huge. There are so many types of fibers, so many possibilities of blending them in different forms. There are different technologies to produce yarns, and there are different technologies to produce fabrics. Then translating the user need to technical needs. Users are someone who are laymen, so they can speak in their own language only. We have to translate the need of a layman into technical statements, which a designer is going to use. Also, you will know performance property relationship. See, the need has to be associated with the performance parameters of a product, and the performance parameters of a product needs to be related to the properties of the product, which in turn will be related to properties of the constituents which are there in the product. A product may have different constituents. We can have fabrics of different types, and we need to know how they interact with each other, whether a fabric converted into a product can perform to the expectations of the customers. So, those things also will be discussed, and how to estimate the design parameters, that also we are going to discuss in this course. We will also be discussing practical examples we will take, and there may be case studies on technical products, so that you get a complete overview of the many facets of product development. So, textile product design as of now or earlier was being done in a very traditional and intuitive way. It is not that the textile products are existing since last 100 years, it is existing since last thousands of years. So, people must have developed, must have designed the products that suits the human need. So, that was mostly in a very traditional and an intuitive manner. This is mostly used to be done manually and based on experience and trial and error. That used to be the practice. So, a lot of traditional products that we see today, they have gone through many steps or many iterations over so many centuries, and then it has taken shape which is satisfying the needs of ours. But the manual design procedure or a trial and error approach is no more going to work with the technical products. New fibers have been developed, new technologies have appeared, and new needs are there. Textile material is being used in many different fields, and we need to therefore develop a very systematic design procedure to ensure that the product meets the specifications and therefore can really perform. We must also know that design problems have no unique answers. It is not a mathematical problem which will have only one answer. design problems will always have multiple answers. So, there could be multiple variation in the answers. We can have different types of product which will satisfy the needs to different extent, and hence we see that there are so many varieties of products available in the market which can satisfy the need of customers. So, the need of customers may vary depending upon their paying capacity, and accordingly the products needs to be designed. So, these are the things which we are going to discuss or learn in this course. So, I thank you all those who are going to take up this course. Thanks.